Hello, I'm Derek Smalls, and you're watching, or listening, or both, to Rock Shop Live with Eric Broadbent. He's the Bent Broad.
You're watching Rock Shop Live, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Also brought to you by Idea Bench, makers of hot rod-inspired pedal boards and pedal board accessories at ideabench.com. Microphones for Rock Shop Live are brought to you by Rode Microphones. Now here's your host from Ontario, Canada, guitarist Eric Broadbent.
There's something Hey everyone, perfect time to take a segue here because I messed something up. And now it's starting to play. Give me a second here. I'm playing it with iTunes. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It feels like a Thursday. Welcome to Rock Shop Live. And we're going to do a bit of a fun thing tonight. Going to go over some tunes, and I'm trying to get myself in physical shape and guitar shape and all the chops and good stuff like that to join a rock band. Yeah, that's right. I'm actually coming out of retirement. I'm hanging up the striped retirement boots, and I'm going to get back into a rock band, and I have an opportunity presented to me with a really good group. I won't say anything about the group yet because I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to put any cart before the horse kind of thing, but a fantastic rock band. And I'm getting out of retirement. So I've been playing a lot of guitar lately, which is good. You know, I think I'm probably at my peak of playing where I've been over my years. Even when I retired back in 2012, I think I'm a better player today than I was then. So no better time than the present. So I'm going to play a few things tonight that I'm going to present to the band. And man, they have some killer stuff. And again, I will unveil this when it's safe and make sure everything goes good. I'm meeting with them next week, and a couple of the players I know personally, 3 of the players I know personally. And man, oh man, it's a real treat. So I'm going to say hi to a bunch of people here in a little bit as well too. I'm just going to warm up a little bit more, maybe with one more song, and I'm really looking forward to this. So it's practice, and we're going to talk about tonight as well too for people that are just getting into bands or haven't played in bands in a long time. The things that go along with joining a band and rocking in a band and performing and touring and all that kind of stuff is more than just showing up and play. There's a lot of things you have to be prepared for. The business side of things, the physical side of things, you know, it's people just think you show up and stay on stage and strum some chords. If you want to do it right, it's a very physical gig as well too, and you got to be prepared for that. And I've been off the stage since 2012, so I'm not necessarily prepared for that. I've got to get in that wheelhouse, and I will. All right, let's rock a song called "Fly." Hopefully, I do it correctly this time. All right, here we go.
into my circle. Come into my circle. Come into my circle.
still going. Sustain. Still going. I'm going to say hi to a bunch of people here. This is great to have everybody here. Happy Wednesday to you all. Welcome to Rock Shop Live. Zach Thong is here. AZ is here. Wally in the Box. Joe is here. Ed B. Metal. Guitar Man 45. Stefan is here. He's taking off. It's probably bedtime. Gary Holt is here. Miss you, buddy. Who else we got? Janice is in the house. Wicked. MGG. Let me see. Joe. I think I mentioned Joe, but I mentioned him again. And let me see here. Lucas Fowler. Nice to see you, buddy. Good talking to you earlier on Facebook earlier today. Cool guitar. Rob Ross. I love that Purple Wolfgang that you have. That's a great guitar. If you ever want to sell it, let me know, please. Karina is here, my head moderator. Appreciate you being here as well, too. And I've got Gwen in the house as well, too. And I know a few people are watching from home that aren't in the chat. I'm going to say hello to good friends Maggie, Nicole, and I think Nancy's watching, and I think possibly even Kevin as well, too. And there's Mark. I'm drop D. So you know what we should do? Since we're drop D, let's play something really crazy for a second, all right? Let's do that right now. Just 1 sec. We'll do this. Making a typo on a text message. She'll laugh when she sees that. Okay, let's jump over here to, we're going to do a little song called Runaway. Since we're down in drop D. All right, and here we go. And it's got the message back. It sounds awesome, so that's good. Rock and roll, Runaway together here. All right, so there we go. The song called Runaway. I love that one. I love getting those harmonics. And when they jump out at you, especially the... and then and I pulled my wireless right out of my guitar when I did that. So you're showing off too much, and that's what happens, right? So I'm going to jump over to a clean song here. And I played this one for you guys a while ago, but this is one of the ones I'm going to bring to the band. This was a song called Better Way originally when I wrote it. And the singer I had in the band, it's one of those things where it's a group decision, and the singer changed it, and it kind of took it a different direction than I wanted it. But I'm going to take it a different direction again, because I'm going to bring this one to the band and show them this one. And I think what we can do, if it works out with them, is something really cool. So we're still down in drop D. And then I'm going to jump over one of the things I'm learning here with this group, like the last couple decades. I've been in half step down tuning, right? And I'm just like Eddie Van Halen, that kind of 80s rock is all half step down. And with this band, a lot of the stuff they're doing is tuned up to concert pitch. So that's going to be a nice kick in the pants for me, because I hear music at a certain frequency, and I've been hearing it that way for a long time. And it's going to get me out of my comfort zone by playing things in standard tuning. And they've already talking to the singer too. He's not opposed at all to doing some stuff in different tunings, half step down, full regular tuning, crazy drop tunings and that as well too. But it is going to be good for me to get out of my comfort zone and do stuff in regular tuning. But this is one of the songs I am going to bring to the band and redo. And there'll be completely different lyrics, and probably will rearrange as well. And then I've got a song coming up, which I'll be switching to another guitar in a moment, which is in concert pitch. And the working title for that song is called Rear View. So I'll show you that one in a moment as well, too. I like this one, though. All right, we'll play this one here. Working title, Better Way. There's a better way to do a lot of things. could see me doing some little fancy live tuning. I threw my E string way out. That's a fun one, no. Okay, so what we're going to do, because I'm talking about doing some stuff with this band, and a lot of the stuff is going to be in concert pitch, which is completely out of my comfort zone, and I'm so glad to get out of my comfort zone. I'm going to grab another guitar which is tuned to concert pitch, and what's the problem is, all you guitar players know, when you have a Floyd Rose guitar like this, I got a couple with the Wolfgang over there as well too. You know, there's a big difference when you got your Floyd set up for half step down or other crazy tunings and then concert pitch. So when I go to do these guitars, it just means I have to buy more guitars as well too, which is not a bad thing. But I'm going to have to set up the spring tension, everything in the back, right? You got your spring tension in the back there. That'll have to be adjusted. But let's grab another guitar that is tuned up to concert pitch. And Mike is here. Nice to see you, Mike. Very nice. I talked earlier about getting in shape, physical shape for the show. I actually just pulled my muscle on my shoulder, reaching to get a guitar. So it looks like I've got some work ahead of me. Yeah. I work on a computer all day. I'm in real good shape, aren't I? I probably can't even run down the stairs. All right, so here's a song. Its working title is called Rear View. There's no vocals to this yet. This is one of the ones I'm going to bring to the band because it sounds very similar in a way, in the same wheelhouse to something they sent me. And for those of you that are jumping in now, later, I have a band opportunity in front of me, and was presenting itself to me, which I'm really excited about. A very, very good band. So I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm looking forward to it. I kind of said this on Facebook earlier today. I was joking with some of my friends. I was saying, my home here is my home away from home. My home is actually the stage, and that's my happy place. And that's where I'm going to go, you know. So I'm going back to the stage, going back home. Okay, so I'll play this for you in a second. I'll give you a bit of the chord rundown, but I like this one a lot. And basically, Rear View, what it's about is, your rear view mirror in your car. Unless you're just watching someone that's riding your butt and going to bump into you on the highway, you're not really watching your rear view mirror too much. You don't look what's behind you. You look where you're going, right? And that's the concept of this song. And it's kind of a nice arpeggiated thing in the key of A minor. So you got to... heavier, maybe pop some distortion, right? I think I got a little break in there. So I'll show you that with a band context. This was just something we recorded in the room, a different band years ago, and this is just recorded with a little tape deck in the room. So don't listen to fidelity, just listen to the quality of the song. And Joe's saying about concert pitch, yes, concert pitch is standard 440. Yes, so if I said separately, that's what I meant. Concert pitch and standard pitch. I'm not used to playing in concert pitch. I'm used to being half step down. But let's give this a play right here. And the quality is going to be horrible, but it'll give you a context of the song. And I really think with this band, we can really do something with this one. So here's Rear View. I just got to find it again. It's just labeled A minor version 3. This is an old recording of it. Okay, let's see what we got. Here we go. Keep in mind, it's off the floor. There's mistakes too. back, right? That's rear view. So I'm really looking forward to see what those guys can do. And they got keyboards in the band too. I can only imagine. I just love the arpeggiation of that, right? And you know, there's no crazy guitar in it. I just like this, right? A little bit of a CC DeVille Poison. And of course, a little bit of Mr. Ed. All right, there you go. There's rear view. So I'm looking forward to bringing that to the band. And since we're here, what else did I have that was in that? Let me see here. You know what? Actually, that's the only other one I have that's in that pitch. But since we're here in this pitch, why don't we play another pretty song here? And you guys and girls don't get a chance to hear this one. You get to hear Pass You By a lot on the show, but you don't get to hear this version. And as I was talking to the singer, I don't want to say his name here because I don't want to give away the band. A lot of you know him. So I don't want to say the singer in this band that I hopefully am joining if all goes well. We're talking about the dynamics of, a standard pitch and a half step down and how it can really change a song. So you guys have heard... Okay, the two singers that sang this song here, they're both awesome in their own right, but they're different singers and we're different pitch. So here's Pass You By in half step down, and listen to the dynamics, and then I'll play it in concert pitch. So we'll just get to the verse a little bit.
Didn't seem to pass through. So old, where did all this time go? I know there's gonna come a day where I'll have to let go, but until then,
I'll let the chorus play, then we'll jump.
Until then, I don't.
Okay, so there you go. Good, beautiful song. I like it. It's my favorite song I've ever written, and it's all got my favorite guitar solo I've ever done. And the guitar solo is so kindergarten simple, but it's all about the melody, right? So here we go. Here is Pass You By now in concert pitch, and the reason why I'm doing this tonight, because with this band, I'll be doing a lot of concert pitch material. And you might just think, Eric, it's just a half step difference. You're right, but when you've played for 35 years, half step down. So here we go. Here's that same song in regular pitch, and I just got to find it. Here we go. All right, let's move my microphone, and here we go. And by the way, I grabbed something. I always have little things around me for inspiration all the time, and I just pulled this down. Love you, Dad. That's from Junior. I had it hanging from my ring light up there. All sorts of inspiration around me. All right, let's play that one.
I'm feeling so old. Where did all this time
I think more than likely the verdict is concert pitch it just sounds beautiful, doesn't it? So I'm going to love this. I'm going to love playing concert pitch. And I know the guys in the band are going to want to experiment too and do some other tunings, but it's going to be nice. And since we're here, we'll play another rare version of Loaded Gun, which is also in concert pitch, and it's completely different as well too. Let me give you just a brief idea what that sounds like, from one to the other. I won't play much of the song. Here is E flat. It's got balls. Okay, so that's E flat, and Gwen has a good comment saying, I think mix it up if it's not too much of a pain. And yes, indeed, just have different guitars with different tuning, and that'll be nice. Whatever the song calls for. That's what I was saying to the singer the other day, too, when I was talking to him. I said, the song will dictate, how it feels. And you can try different tunings, and then you get the whole band's, a consensus on it and see what they think, and you go with that one. So here, there's that version, the same song. Or I shouldn't say the same version, same song, different singer and concert pitch. And I'll play that one for you. This one needs more of a Floyd Rose guitar, but so be it. We're going to use the guitar with the Bigsby. know the biggest thing I was worried about there when I did that last note? I wasn't worried about if I was hitting a note. I was worried if I had steak in my teeth, because I had a big steak before before the show. I was like, oh my God, did I get steak out of my teeth? Because I felt like I had steak in my teeth. So that's probably going to be all of the concert pitch playing. We're doing pretty good on time here. It's 9:50 Eastern time here. I'm going to switch back to regular tune, or I say regular tuning, the old tuning that I'm used to, half step down. So thank you so much for participating here tonight. So that's going to be some of the stuff I'm going to be presenting to the other band. Let me put this down, and we're going to maybe we should grab the Wolfgang. And I think I passed I don't have any steak in my teeth, so we're probably good there. All right, hopefully we're in tune. I think we are. Hey, Edwin, nice to see you. So I'll take a moment here as well, too, to talk about, so for those who are jumping in late, so I'm hoping to be joining a new band here within the next week or so. And on top of, being mentally ready, like, that's one of the things, it's one thing to sit here and play in the studio, my office, little room, whatever you want to call this thing, or in a studio, or on your couch or your bed, or wherever that may be. But getting back playing with real musicians is a challenge. I haven't done it since 2012, and I've been playing for 35 years professionally. I would say probably a little bit more. A lot of bands. My last band that I was in from 2000 to 2012 was Finding Core. That was the best thing I've ever done musically, the best group I've ever been with. And we dissolved in 2012. I retired, and I found YouTube, and that was my thing. That's when I used to have all the big amps, the stacks, and stuff like that. And shortly after that, I discovered YouTube and discovered some of this new technology, as I'm seeing right now with Helix. I'm using the Helix as my processor, and that's all I'm going to be using on stage. And I actually got a little bit worried for a second, too, because as much as I love my tone, as you hear every night here when I go live, that's fantastic, but I don't have that safety net of a cabinet behind me anymore. So what I'm going to be doing, you can see behind me, just beside that bear back there, right over there, that's the Line 6 power cab. So I'll be using that as a monitor for myself, and then I'll be running left and right mixed to the board directly from my Helix. But talking with my friend this morning, Jeff Shorter from the Smashing Pumpkins, we were texting back and forth. I know he's excited for me as well to get into the band. And I was like, okay, what do I do, man? What if my Helix isn't cutting it? And he goes, well, it will. But another thing you can do as well, too, and I may go this route, if I want cabinets on stage, I'll go with the stereo power amp. And I remember the old ones I used to love back in the day, the PV Classic 5050, I think it was. It's or Classic 6060, 5050, I don't know, whatever it was. I think it was a 5050 stereo tube power amp. So I will run the Helix output directly into the power amp section of that amp. And then I'll go to 212 cabinets left and right, and I'll have a nice punch on stage if I need that. That's going to be my extreme, go-to. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm not sure if the band uses in-ear monitors. I'll find out from them. If they do, then we got a good mix with Helix in the ears. But I love my tone with Helix. I always have. I think it's good. That being said, why don't we rock up a little bit more here as well, too. We'll do a song here called Fantasy. And let me see here. Get it ready, get it queued up. And just going to click on something here, do this here, blah, blah, blah. Just show some acknowledgement back on that one. All right, and let's do Fantasy.
One night you'll taste it sweet.
out to all my friends. This one is actually called Only You, and it's all about you. I could not do this without you, and I got some very, very special friends in my life. I'm very blessed. I love you so much, and this is for you, okay? Let's have fun with this one. I get to wank on this one pretty good, too. That one's about you. Hey, there's Larry, never too late. He's never too late. And Michael Hart says I'm so old I still have and use my Boss GT3. Got to get a Helix LT. You do. Get one you'll never ever turn back. What time we got? 10:04. We're doing really good. Holy cow. Okay, I might be able to squeak in a couple more. How about we do this one? We will go back up into the, not standard tuning, but we'll get out of drop D. And here in southwestern Ontario, we've had the beautiful sunshine for the past couple of days. We've been really, really blessed. A little bit more of it today, and it's apparently going to go away tomorrow. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to give us a little bit of sun here. And this one is called actually In the Sun. So let's go dancing in the sun here. All right, we're going to play two last songs, and that is going to be the evening, so we'll be done long before 10:30. We'll be done probably by about 10:20. So I'm going to play two last songs. We're going to slow it down, and then we're going to rock it right back up. And I was showing you the things earlier about the influences in my life. A little thing I have hanging here from Junior when he was a little boy. I think he made that for Father's Day or something. Influences all around me here, and I'm going to hang it back up on my light. But the biggest influence in my life, the biggest, not Eddie Van Halen. He's my third biggest influence. family. My mother, Shirley. So this is her right here. I show this a lot on the screen. That's my beautiful mother, Shirley, if you can see her there. And my father, Murray. They're both passed away, but watching all the time. And I can make mistakes on any song in the world. Van Halen, make lots of mistakes. I can make mistakes in my own music, but I can't make a mistake on this song. I feel like Mom's always watching when I play this song, and I really want to deliver for her. And every time I say this, I set myself up for a disaster, but I don't usually mess it up much. So we'll play this one here. And yet, if you listen really closely, at the very beginning, you hear this beautiful little angelic voice. It's my daughter, Madison. She's probably about 3 years old, maybe 4, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I was downstairs recording, and she come downstairs, and I think she wanted to go out and play or something like that. And she didn't know I was recording, and she says, "Okay, are you ready yet?" And it was so cute, I kept it on the recording. My beautiful girl. So here we go. This is for Shirley, called Shirley, You're an Angel. And just say a prayer for me. I can get through this one without either, number one, crying, or making a mistake and then crying because I made a mistake. Let's see what we can do with this one.
Okay, are you ready yet?
That one does get me emotionally a lot. Especially when I don't mess it up, which I didn't. I nailed it. I'm never prouder of myself when I played that song for my mom perfectly. Okay, we're going to kick some serious ass now. Get rid of the tears. We're going to rock and roll with a song called Fall Silent. This one is as fast as it gets. It's like a locomotive coming down the tracks. And we're going to say goodnight. And we're off Gillaverse this Friday, and we're off Helix Hour Saturday. I'm going to be away this weekend, so I won't be doing the shows, but we'll be back the following Friday and following Saturday as well. And probably have some details next week for you, too, on this new band. Hopefully we have something to share with you. So let's rock it up here with Fall Silent. I'll say goodnight now. Thank you so very, very much. Some great people in the chat, great friends. I could not do what I do without the support of you awesome people. I swear to God, I play better when you're here. You just make me play, and you bring me mojo. And there's certain ones of you that just continue to do that for me. And love that. All right, ready? Fall Silent and good night. Thank you so much. Trying to bend the heck out of that last note, a full step up. There we go. A big thank you to Karina, our head moderator, and our moderators. We're very, very blessed to have you. Karina, thank you so much for everything you do. And everybody, I know I was going to say goodbye earlier. I'll say goodbye right now. I really appreciate you all very, very much. If you're new here to the stream tonight, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And I promise to work just as hard to keep you as a subscriber as I did to get you. And also, since we're not going to have a Gillaverse show, for those of you that don't know what that is, we discussed Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino on Friday nights. We have prizes in the house for those people that participated in that contest. So I'm going to be putting something on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Inside the Gillaverse tomorrow. We have the prizes here, the two t-shirts that were signed by Tom Schnauz. Really, really cool limited edition season 5, episode 9, I think it is, right from Better Call Saul headquarters. So we'll be putting pictures on the Facebook page tomorrow and announcing the 2 winners who won those. Everyone, have a fantastic rest of your week. Be safe out there and look forward and have a wonderful weekend. And we'll look forward to seeing you right here again on Music Gear Network and one of our shows. And until next time, thank you so much and good night.